Oh, all right. I was just eating a late night bacon sandwich, cheese, lettuce, mayonnaise. It's good stuff. All right. Friday, Dinos, abundant wins. Hopefully, crossing the fingers. Inscription of Abundance, going back to this absolutely fantastic pairing for Dinos fighting. Instant speed, counters, we got life gain, taking out something, making something bigger. In the past, this has been quite lovely. Again, fantastic paired with Ripjaw Raptor to, well, deal damage to it, draw a card, always very nice. And then also a single copy of Domri as well for 5 total fighting spells. Domri potentially able to fight multiple things if he sticks around long enough. Oftentimes it doesn't, but ramp, boost in power. I think going forward I probably should have at least one of these in. Just fantastic. Helps immensely. Other than that, we're still using Charging Monstrosaur, Carnage Tyrant. I did cut one copy, just thinking maybe there's too much at the top. I still love 4 though, but 3 should be good. Along with the Charging Monstrosaur, Shifting, and Ripjaw Raptor. That's a lot of bodies, a lot of good bodies. Potentially Topiary Stomper as well. Blossoming Defense, still hoping to save whoever I need to save with that, and if I need even more saving power, Tamios. No big reason why I decided to switch Tamios with Blossoming Defense just to start, but I've just been loving the +2/+2 and Hexproof. It seems to do enough, help win trades as well, do a little bit more damage. Although again, it does pair quite nicely with Double Strike for sure. Good old unlicensed hearse for the Graveyard Hate, Anger of the Gods. You gotta love that. And, oh boy, we got a fan favorite. If you've played Dinos, you have used this card. Savage Stomp. My goodness. It's actually been performing quite nicely. Now it is in the sideboard, just because if they don't have any creatures, we can't make use of it as all, since we are required to have a target on the opposing side, where Inscription of Abundance, again, you don't need that target, slap the counters on something, maybe just gain a bit of life, something like that. It's not completely dead, and that is good. Alright. Oh, 21 lands. 21 or 22? 21 lands, and one of them being Boseju, who endures, able to take out some problematic artifact enchantment. I do only have one copy of this, but it is pretty fantastic to potentially be able to grab it with Commune, just if I need it in a pinch. And then 1 layer of the Hydra. Oh, I don't know. I like this. I think it's right to have at least 1 or 2 man lands. Haven't used them a lot in the past, but Lair of the Hydra definitely for me has been my favorite, for sure. Alright, let's just get right into it. Waste no time. Oh yes, that's a funny story. Before we start, the Historic Metagame Challenge, I actually thought that it said Explorer Metagame Challenge. I was so excited. Been playing Explorer so much, that's pretty much all I see. Maybe I was a little bit tired when I joined this, but oh yeah, I'm gonna join this. Yeah, let's do it. And then I realized after I joined Historic, ooh, this could be rough. Haven't played Historic for quite some time, but I did join with the list for this challenge that I'm using tonight, so already had a win. Cross my fingers, hopefully I continue to do well. At least get 3 wins there, but who knows? I might go all the way to 7. That would be pretty sweet. I think your deck gets featured in a dump list. Wizards compiles everything that went 7-0, or maybe at least 7 wins. Not exactly sure, but something like that. It would be pretty cool to get my dinos featured some way like that. Makochi. Right. Oh, going second. That's okay. Oh, that is... doesn't really get better than that. Now the question is, do we want to go Commune turn 1? Potentially that can happen, but no, we'll play it safe. Ripjaw and Craig has to come into play tapped. Boseiju and Craig Crown both are not mountains or forests. So that's just how it has to be. Potentially could have taken out Ranger class with Boseiju, but I feel I probably would have needed the land. Ooh, just a classic. Well, everything will survive, which is quite nice. We're not going to kill Huntmaster, so we do get to go the always fantastic Marauding plus Ripjaw. Deal with Ripjaw, I mean, that's just lovely. Potentially trading with the Spellbreaker. We'll see what they want to do, though. Actually, I'm going to swing with Marauding. See if the Spellbreaker wants to trade with it. I didn't think they would. And Marauding, I wouldn't want to block the Spellbreaker anyways. And Sushi. Oh, this is good. Right. I feel like we could probably take that out. Flying is going to be a little problematic. Domri, it's going to be nice. You know what? We can put Blossoming Defense on Ripjaw if we need to block the Gruul Spellbreaker next turn. So yeah, we'll go down and take a look at Sushi.
We are the many.
Then we don't have to worry about something big, flying, that sort of thing. And we still have that one green left to protect somebody if needed. Oh, the Glory Bringer, that is not nice. Well, I think something's targeting, yeah, Domri, 100%. Question is, do I want to see it? Yeah, I want to see it. Cost reduction is just so fantastic. I need to do that. Oh, and the Carnage Tyrant. I said cost reduction was good, and yes, it is. We'll see what Commune gets us. I'm still absolutely going Carnage Tyrant. Ooh, charging. Let's do charging. I'm sure Spellbreaker will trade with Carnage Tyrant to take advantage of that opportunity. Oh, interesting. Maybe they just fear me dead, but I thought the Spellbreaker might want to trade with Carnage Tyrant there. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Albion online. Oh. Hey, good stuff. I'm happy to hear you're enjoying that game. Haven't played it in, well, quite some time now since I've been focusing on this, but not that I dislike it or anything. It's nice to have variety, for sure. Marauding, Topiary. Well, let's go Topiary. We get to 7 lands, which is quite nice. And we still have 3 left for charging. Oh. Oh, okay. Good stuff. Definitely, again, being free to play. A little bit more generous than Arena. Free to play model, yeah. Oh. Yeah. It's pretty good, pretty fun. Very different for sure. Thinking Savage Stomp though, that's what I want to be doing. Oh yes, if you venture out just far enough, maybe past some of the starting areas, you can find some pretty fantastic bosses. Some of them can be hard, but you can definitely find them, and that's going to really grow your combat fame in that game. Big time. It's quite nice. I'm thinking Huntmaster probably could go. They're going to get rid of that guy, I think, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. But yeah, even just past some of the basic starting areas. If you go out far enough from some of the starting towns, I should say, you find some pretty sweet loot. Enemies that have been left for quite some time, so they do get upgraded in that game. Sometimes they're too powerful for even me to take out, depending what area I'm in, but even if they're maybe one level up, they kind of have that glowing orange aura about them. You get a lot of combat fame, a lot of silver, potentially some nice items. I think they're a little bit scared. We kind of brought the pain to them here. Lots of fighting, protection, nasty stuff. Definitely, I was quite happy to take out whatchamacallit, Atskui? I don't know, but it's a lot of flying. So that could be problematic if they get enough of them early. Just going right over top of us is not going to be nice. It was pretty sweet taking Gruul down, being on the play. Oftentimes that doesn't happen, but I guess it's more of a Gruul mid-range list with the dragons there. Quite a few dragons, actually a surprising amount, now that I think about it. Definitely think Savage Stomp plus Inscription of Abundance is... Well, that's not going to do it. Ouch. No land whatsoever. I might try it, or I might have tried it. If there was a forest, I got Commune with Dinosaurs, but that's going to be it. At least we got 2 here. Wow. Ooh, super rare. Interesting. Well, I still think it's got to be Shelter Thicket. I was tempted to go with Commune, but we do have that turn 3 play of hopefully the Ripjaw Raptor. Things are getting kind of big though, so we probably should be a little worried. As long as Marauding sticks around, that should be good though. It's going to do it. They have to be aggressive, that's for sure. We did some very nasty stuff to them. Now let's see what the other Commune gets. You know what? Let's grab more lands. Hey, how's it going, rats? No problem, no problem. Oh, no. Absolutely. I'm not one to take criticism the wrong way. I think it is absolutely fantastic. It helps me realize, a different way of doing things faster than I may have realized. I might not have realized at all, but I think it's absolutely efficient, I should say. Oh yes, absolutely. I think this overlay, probably is just the right amount. It's got a nice little bamboo. Doesn't take away at all. You see everything along the bottom. Definitely those leaves kind of around the bottom corner here. That was certainly, pretty distracting. But no, I'm always happy to hear. Never a problem. Shifting Ceratops, though. Oh, we gotta take out somebody. We'll go shifting. Take out the Thunderbreak region with the Savage Stomp. Hopefully that buys us enough time. May not, but Shifting Ceratops now being a 6/5 should be pretty good. But yeah, going back to the overlay, this bamboo one, I've used it for probably about a year or so now. Or maybe even over a year. But yeah, just a nice little added touch, kind of fits the theme of Dino, similar to the jungle. Charging, it's got to be charging. Yep. Now, do we want to be aggressive? I could possibly be aggressive. Actually, yeah, we should. What am I thinking? It could be nasty this turn. Oh, yep. Okay, that's lethal. Well, I took a chance. That's how it goes. Tough stuff. Okay, I'm actually thinking, or rethinking, I maybe should bring an Anger of the Gods. We saw stuff that it would hit. Quite a lot of stuff. That's tempting. Nah. I'll leave it out. I still think the fighting interaction is absolutely probably more key, especially if they do land a big dragon flying. Whew, scary stuff. Oh, the game audio might be loud, huh? Oh no, let me take a look at that. Oh, the sound effects. Yeah. Let me drop that a little bit. I was trying to play with it. It seems like the audio in general kind of cuts in and out, so I was trying to increase it a little bit there. But hopefully that dropped it down a bit. But it's probably the sound effects being up to 100% there that was a little bit jarring. Fiddling with the levels before I started here tonight. Ooh, I'm keeping that. Yeah. Not the best, but, you know, as long as we get shifting, we got blossoming to protect it, which is always going to be nice. But we got Marauding. My goodness. Okay. That got infinitely better. Wow. Hopefully they don't take it out. Oh, Dragon's Fire again. Nuts. Well, we're hoping for a fourth land. Otherwise, this is going to be kind of painful. Oh, ouch. Okay, next turn. Next turn. We're going to get the land next turn.
You want to go, tough guy? Oh, today's my lucky day.
Pretty much need the land next turn. Ooh, that is not... Alright, one more turn. Let's go. Cross the fingers. This is going to be a good one.
This'll be easy.
Okay, land. You can do it. That is not the land I wanted to see. 6. No. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Well, you know, sometimes that's how it goes. Of course, there's always the possibility of upping the land count, potentially avoiding a scenario like that, but I like the lower land count. Risky. Still very risky. But jamming in more good stuff it's been tempting for me. Too tempting, I think. Perhaps. Absolutely. Oh. That's going to be good. Huntmaster. Turn 3, hasty shifting, always nice. Might be something artifact related now that I see these sleeves. Those are pretty sweet sleeves. Ooh. Ooh. Ouch. Yeah, I feel it's something artifact related. Maybe with the ginger brute. Oh, no, Rakdos. Thoughtseize, it's got to happen at least once a night. Probably more than once a night. Hey, we still get a Huntmaster now. Will he live? Could be a pretty low chance, unfortunately. I don't have anything to protect him, so Blossoming Defense, something like that. May have held off trying to play Huntmaster. Ooh, we're saying goodbye to shifting. But we got a Domri, huh? Now Stomping Ground. Oh, it tapped. What am I thinking? That's alright. That's alright. Down to 13. That's kind of interesting, actually. Ah, we'll go Domri plus Topiary Stomper.
I look forward to this. What's that? Something smells rotten. Wait, that might be me.
Potentially getting to 7 lands next turn. If we draw another one, that could happen. That would be very nice, attacking with 2 Topiary Stompers, 5/4 Vigilance. Should be pretty difficult for the opponent. But definitely, Domri is, well, that's unfortunate. Oh, we're not getting to 7 lands next turn, that's for sure.
Street urchins hit harder.
Oh, the good old charging. That's gonna be the ticket.
Nothing disgusts me more than law and order. No, I'm not finished with you. Not by a long shot.
Ooh. Gotta love it. Let's just keep applying that pressure. I could see them both combining to take out Charging Monstrosaur. Well, possibly Ripjaw. Take him down to 4 definitely feels good. Oh, and the Blossoming Defense to boot. Oh, I'm feeling pretty nice. Yeah, this should be good. We'll be able to do something nice and sneaky next turn with Charging Monstrosaur. Oh, and Commune. Oh, that's going to get us something else good, I think. Topiary. Still not at 7 lands, unfortunately. I still think pairing Topiary again with Thunderherd Migration makes sense. It does seem to be a little bit slow getting to 7 lands, only having Topiary Stomper. I'll definitely go back to something that involves Thunderherd Migration as well. Maybe other ways to ramp. Oh no. What are we gonna do? He lives. He lives. That's really tough. Very fantastic for us. We're going to be seeing Croaks, unfortunately. Don't have anything to discard. It's not the worst drawback, just losing 3. They have to... Well, if we get another land next turn, we win. Oh, cross the fingers. Commune, Topiary, or land. Oh, that's... Well, it's a body. That's for sure. Dead. There we go. Phew. Well, we know what it is, and we persevered through multiple Thoughtseizes. You gotta love that. That's actually kind of similar to the Rakdos mid-range list, the match that I posted. Got another fantastic match against Grixis that I'm going to do probably up after this stream. Yeah. Alright. Well, I could potentially bring in Anger of the Gods. More interaction is kind of nice. They got a lot of fantastic removal. They're probably bringing it in, jam-packing it to take out our guys, so I could see bringing in Tamios as well. Huntmaster again often dies. Yeah, I do like making space there. Likely they have Bone Crusher Giant, but dies to Fatal Push. A lot of the cheap stuff that pretty much certain that they have. Shifting. I'll cut the 4 Topiary Stompers. Yeah, 3 shifting. I'll leave 3 Stompers in. I just like the ramp, pretty much. Oh, knocked over my... Shoot. Had a can of iced tea on my desk. Gotta soak that up, quick. Hopefully my keyboard's alright. It didn't really get on my keyboard much, but gonna need more paper towels. No, we're not gonna keep this. I'm gonna hope for a 3rd land and then Topiary to ramp a little bit better. Right, I need more. Just cleaning up under my mouse pad as well. It kind of... Oh, yeah. A lot went under there. Kind of suctioned the bottom. My goodness. Oh. Marauding kind of nice. Unfortunately, can't play it. Alright. Rockfall Vale. Good stuff. I've used up 3 paper towels already, and I'm still going. Ooh, I was hoping for a land. At least we get marauding. Hopefully they don't have a fatal push, and hopefully I didn't just jinx myself. Oh boy. Sacrifice the blood token to maybe search for removal from marauding. Okay, okay. He's safe, at least for a turn. He's dead. 100% he's dead. Dead as a doorknob.
Whoa, that's nasty.
Oh, let's see. Well, can't do anything yet. Again. Probably lost half my iced tea there. My goodness.
You're going down.
Kind of wishing for that anger of the gods now that I think about it. Storm's Wrath as well. Well, that is certainly going to do it, unfortunately. No, that's how it goes sometimes. I'll keep it like that. Certainly can't be much worse than that previous game. Could be alright still. Decent chance we get to a third land, hopefully. I'm going to choose Stomping Ground just in case we draw a Marauding Raptor coming up here. Thoughtseize. I think they're probably more worried about the Charging Monstrosaur. Oh, Topiary. Topiary's going goodbye, I think. You'd almost think I have like 18 lands or something. Hey, there we go. We got a land. I think there still could be a pretty good chance we get to 5 at least for Charging Monstrosaur. Or maybe just something before then. Marauding with the Savage Stomp to take out somebody. Marauding going up to 4 toughness would be able to trade with the Tenacious Underdog or the Blood Tithe Harvester there. No. It's all protection all the time, it seems. Well, you know, that's how it goes live. You can't hide nothing. Yeah, no, we're not busting through that. That's all good. You win some, you lose some. It's a part of life. Maybe up the land count to 22, 24. Something like that. Could be worth a try, but again, even if I have 24, 25, you're going to get instances like that where it just doesn't go your way for whatever reason. Variance, it happens. Oh, well, I mean, it's better than no lands, that's for sure. Commune, possibly getting us that Marauding Raptor would be nice. Oh, and a Huntmaster, though, now that I think about it. We'll still go with Commune. Topiary, yeah. Potentially could have gone Sheltered Thicket turn 1 just to allow for Huntmaster later on. Another Rakdos. It's Rakdos night, that's for sure. My goodness. Well, hopefully Huntmaster can survive. Could be pretty nice next turn. The good old Thoughtseize. They'll probably get Marauding, I would imagine. The extra cost reduction is just fantastic. I would say Marauding is, that's probably my bet. Ooh. They're scared of Ripjaw. Interesting. Yeah, no Bone Crusher. Doing its Bone Crusher things. Definitely not blocking. Oh, there we go. Yes, please. Halitus, that is someone I want to take out. Another Ripjaw, though. This is, well, it's getting interesting for sure. Let's swing with the Ripjaw and see what they do. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, I'm alright with that. Use Inscription of Abundance to fight Kalitas, and then we'll put Blossoming Defense on Ripjaw so that I can take some guys out. I think. Nah, I'll take out the Bone Crusher instead. I should have taken out the Bone Crusher now that I think about it. If I would have gone Blossoming Defense, I'm all but certain they would have responded with the Blood Tithe Harvester there, killing Ripjaw Raptor while it was temporarily at 2 toughness. But this was still good, nice ramping. Maybe saying goodbye to Marauding, but nice and rampy.
Now you're playing with fire.
Huntmaster is tempting. Yeah, Huntmaster, Ripjaw. I like it. Ooh, well, we still got fantastic things. They can't get rid of all our goodies. Charging. Yeah. You should be scared. Ooh, Commune. Now I'll see what that gets us. We still have enough for a Blossoming and Domri. We could potentially fight with somebody as well. Ooh, Topiary to get more lands, though. That I like now. Shifting.
Got it.
Oh, and the Carnage Tyrant. I like it. I guess we don't have to give anybody haste. Pressure Chandra here, because I don't like Chandra. The ramp, the pinging, 2 damage all the time. That's rough. Interesting. Let it go through.
It's over when I say it's over.
I thought they might block with the Blood Tithe Harvester, force us to use Blossoming Defense. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I figured Blood Tithe would block there.
When people start screaming, I know I'm on track.
Dead. Oh, got him. They're at 17, we're at 8. They just saw the writing on the wall, fortunately. But, Anger of the Gods. Again, possibly should have brought that in against the previous Rakdos we just faced, but this one seems to be a little bit more cheaper creatures. Hopefully. It's going to put in the work. Inscription, yeah. Keep it like that. Computer seems to be good, at least my keyboard where I spilt all my iced tea. The keys seem to be working. I don't think it soaked down into them. Oh, my goodness. I like the looks of this. We'll see how many creatures they play. We may hold off playing Marauding Raptor just in case we feel the need might happen for anger on turn 3. If we draw certain creatures, maybe Ripjaw Raptor, that might change our plans with marauding here, but we'll see what they play on turn 2. That's going to probably decide pretty heavily whether we save marauding. Well, we're saying goodbye to marauding, I think. At least the good old Topiary, Anger of the Gods, does not take that out. Oh, another... Right, well, yeah, we'll go with that. Hey, not seize, fatal push. They're going to run out of removal and gas at some point, I think. Usually that's the case. Hopefully no more thought seize for the Fable there. Definitely Topiary continue to ramp. But I'm hopefully going to save Anger for Reflection of Kiki Jiki. Don't like to keep that thing alive. Well, let's see what Commune gets. Might be a marauding. Yeah, oh, more Topiaries. I like the Ripjaw. That's going to be very nice with Anger. If it survives, just drawing a card, Anger of the Gods, potentially replacing itself. It is sweet. Now I'm betting they have something that deals 2 damage. If they do, they were going to use it on Ripjaw anyways. Okay. Might as well save ourselves taking 3 damage if we were going to lose Ripjaw. And we draw 2 cards from that interaction, so that's actually much, much better. Well, we gotta kill some stuff. We're not leaving Reflection of Kiki Jiki alive. That is absolutely certain. Take the sting a little bit with Stomping Ground, get to 7 lands, and just run away with things. Got the backup Anger. I mean, this is turning around very nice. Topiary Stomper's coming in handy. Oh, we got them. They're going to be crying tears for sure. Smoke them. Ooh. Good stuff. That was sweet. Alright, Anger of the Gods. Put in the work. Sometimes I doubt it against Rakdos, but then, absolutely. And having creatures that survive the 3 damage. A lot of my stuff sometimes, well, mostly Marauding Raptor, Otepec Huntmaster, they do die, unfortunately. So Topiary Stomper being a 4/4 was a very welcome change. Even though sometimes he's not turned on until quite a few turns later, getting to those 7 lands. I can work with this, yeah. We at least will have 2 for Marauding on turn 2. And we got 2 copies in case it's Rakdos mid-range a 3rd time in a row. I wouldn't be surprised. It is a very fantastic deck. Pretty much probably the most popular. It's hard to say exactly, but I think it could be. Oh, good stuff. It's looking like maybe Boros aggro. Ooh, this deck. I do not like this deck. I'm thinking of just killing him. Inscription. Bam. I never get... Well, in the past I haven't got the chance to take out Illuminator Virtuoso like this, and when I get the chance, do not leave that thing alive. You absolutely don't mess around. Kill it on sight. You'll thank me later. Oh, this is getting better and better. Well, it's got to be charging. That's the only thing that survives 2 pings from Marauding, which is an absolutely fantastic point. And it's got haste. I mean, that's just sweet. I'm happy taking out Feather. That's what I actually wanted. This allows us to safely play Shifting and Topiary Stomper now. So, they kind of played right into our hand perfectly. Dreadhorde Arcanist is not going to save you. I don't see how... Oh, yep. Ooh, wow. Wow, that was quick. That was good. Gotta love it. Interaction, though. Taking out some of those key targets. The Illuminator. Oh, I'm happy I got that done. Anger of the Gods. The things can be above 3 toughness pretty quickly with 1/1 counters. Feather is above 3, so I don't think Anger makes too much sense. Unless we got it super early, maybe turn 3 might be able to still hit the Illuminator Virtuoso. But it's scary how quick that thing grows. So Savage Stomp should do the trick. I could see maybe dropping Huntmaster. They do have some targeted stuff. Blossoming Defense. Actually, switch Blossoming Defense for Tamio's safekeeping, because Tamio's giving the indestructible would help us trade pretty easily, actually, with something that's big and double strike. Say it's a 5/5 double strike, at least Charging Monstrosaur would be able to trade with it and still survive due to the indestructible from that. So I think it's going to come in quite handy. But we got to cut Huntmaster. Let's just do Huntmaster. They don't have a whole lot of targeted interaction. Most of the stuff is putting counters on their creatures, giving their creatures protection, so they win through a trade or they just swing for free, unfortunately. If you only have green creatures and you're being attacked by something with protection from green, then that creature is unblockable, unfortunately. Oh, this could be bad, though. We'll see. Probably going to dump at least 2 things on the 10th district. Oh, they're setting up. Oh, interesting. This might give us a pretty good chance, actually. Topiary Stomper to fight and take out at least 1 person. Potentially 2. We may have enough to go Domri plus Inscription. Taking out the 10th district plus the Illuminator. That would be nice. We'll see how big and nasty things get. Could be problematic. 8. 16. Okay, well. That is going to do it. We only got to play a Topiary. Certainly very different from the first game. So, hey, at least I highlighted. You see Illuminator, you take out Illuminator, I got a mosquito to get. My goodness, that took longer than I thought. Okay. Try and go as fast as possible. I could see keeping Huntmaster in. Nah. Well, maybe cutting Carnage Tyrant now that I think about it, to free up space for Huntmaster. Alright. Just to keep the potential of going explosive alive. As explosive as possible. Excuse me. I can work with that. We got Marauding, possibly Savage Stomp to take out somebody problematic. That Illuminator absolutely is likely going to be the target if they drop that. Yeah, I've been liking Savage Stomp tonight. Big time. I think I might keep it in on the regular. It's just so efficient. A single green, you put a counter on. It's hard to top that. Definitely going to be a Timber Crown, I would say, next turn. Got to have at least 2 sources of green for Ripjaw and Shifting here. Oh, can they do something for 1? I don't think so. Play the Illuminator. Portable. Oh, that's going to be tough. Rough. Difficult. Sets us back a little bit, but they've stumbled in the land department, which is quite nice. They continue to stumble. Oh my goodness. Oh, words. We got them. I think we got them. We've had some games where we stumbled, and this was a slight stumble, but we're off to the races. Absolutely. Anything they play, we will kill. 100%. This is good. Oh, okay. Interesting. They're desperate for that second land, so they're going to fight. Oh, there we go. We redeemed ourselves from the painfulness of those previous losses, just not drawing lands, seeing the opponent go off quite nicely. So that is actually a fantastic point. Just a couple matches ago, you saw how it was, and then our luck just flips, turns around. Everything kind of balances itself out quite nicely indeed. Still kind of clunky a little bit in the early game. I'm thinking, yeah, Thunderherd, Migration, nice, stable ramp with a land. Probably going to work that in for tomorrow night. Might play a different game completely. Albion Online, Pterosaurus. You might draw me back there a little bit. It's hard to take my focus away from dinos. I don't have a whole lot of time overall. Definitely live streaming here is pretty much my favorite thing. It's lovely having a nice connection with you guys and seeing how stuff happens. Oh, that could be good. 3 lands, Huntmaster, something to potentially protect the Huntmaster. Yeah. See if it's safe to go Huntmaster on Thoughtseize. Hey, Thoughtseize after Thoughtseize. With a little bit of Boros sprinkled in there. I think Huntmaster's probably going. Unless they have... Oh, maybe they don't have a Fatal Push. Okay. 4 lands, you can do it. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, definitely. We could do some dungeons together. Yeah, I could see that. I'll go Craig Crown. We're left with a green to protect Marauding with Blossoming Defense, but yeah, we could definitely do some dungeons. Perhaps I'll brush up on Albion a little bit. Harvest my potatoes. I got a bunch of potato patches. Excuse me. On my private island. It's pretty fantastic. Got to get rid of somebody, though. I think... Carnage Tyrant, unfortunately. I know hexproof, trample, all that good stuff. But we're still a ways away from Carnage Tyrant, unfortunately. Definitely Ripjaw. Hopefully getting us to a 4th land here. We knew Fatal Push would be around. Hopefully nothing to take out Ripjaw. I think it could be a little difficult for him. Hopefully. We're certainly not going to attack into it. Oh, super duper discard. Well, Blossoming Defense, I don't think they have a whole lot of... Well, they have some targeted removal with the Fatal Push, but I'd rather get the Ripjaw down next turn. Oh, yes. Pressure the Davriel, I'm sure at least one thing is going to be blocking. Righty. Well, we're discarding at least something. Man. Nobody likes playing against a discard deck. You know what, I'm going to keep Inscription. Well, no, Davriel's going to use his ability, so it doesn't matter either way. Next turn we could just be completely empty, which is actually the fantastic thing to do against this deck. Just completely turns off everything they're trying. Yep, planned. Let's go. Just keep up the pressure. See if we draw something nice. Even if it's just another creature, you know, Charging Monstrosaur. That would be lovely. Topiary Stomper. Oh, Fatal Pushes. Oh, the Inscription. Well, we'll slap the counters on them, make them bigger, get some use out of it. We would have been discarding it anyways to the Davriel there, I would imagine. Ouch, that's going to be painful. Oh, the shifting, yes please. Let's go, hasty. We'll attack Davriel, absolutely, because we don't want to keep taking 2 damage. That is kind of... that sucks. Lair of the Hydra might be pretty nice next turn. Unless they have a Fatal Push, would be able to destroy it because it is a creature with a mana value of 0 technically. I could see probably bringing in some more interaction. They got a lot of little dinky creatures. If I don't have trample, it has been kind of problematic getting through to them. Oh, they're pulling that shenanigans. So, Labyrinth of Scophos, however you pronounce it. Pay 4, tap it, and remove target attacking or blocking creature from combat. Kind of rough. Certainly is a little bit painful. The Davriel, though, that might do it. Going to at least be taking 2. Or 5, 6, that is... we have to block to live. Nope, not gonna do it. Not quite. Calatus, though, that's the guy we need to target. Take out 100%. Yeah, Huntmaster. We saw all the fatal pushes, and that guy dies quite easily to that. Certainly want to still keep in Marauding Raptor just in case we get to go off quite nicely. Mulliganing could be pretty good. It could be helpful in a way just because it is a discard deck. Getting everything out of our hand. Don't have to worry about waste not or just simply losing something. This looks good. Hopefully they don't have a fatal push. I'm crossing my fingers. Going to try for Rockfall Veil just in case I didn't get a source of red that would come into play untapped with Commune. Certainly. Oh, they don't have a fatal push. This is a positive. Big time. Might have something right now, but phew. Okay, they're setting up. Oh, and we got more goodies. All right. Off to the races here. Let's play it safe. Let's get the land, not mess around. We'll have potentially Carnage Tyrant next turn if they don't take out Marauding Raptor. Oh boy. This could get nasty. At the very least, we get Charging Monstrosaur. We could take out a creature with Savage Stomp, Virus Beetle. I kind of think I just Savage Stomp, yeah. Definitely not going to get rid of Carnage Tyrant. I hope. Ooh, okay. But like I said, at least we still have charging. You can't fatal push that. Scary stuff. Nuts. Come on, let's go 6 land. You can do it. Rankle, that is problematic. Well, we'll be taking Rankle out next turn, I'm pretty sure. Unless we draw 6 land, we'll go Carnage Tyrant. But if we don't, Savage Stomp on Rankle, 100%. That's what I'm excited about. Oh, Ripjaw, Savage Stomp, Rankle. That's the stuff of legend. That's the good stuff. Land, you can do it. Not a land, no, but a body we can play. Excuse me. Tagrid, that's kind of rough, but at least we can get Marauding plus Shifting now. That is nice. Oh, there we go. Phew. My goodness. I think we're probably discarding Carnage Tyrant, unfortunately, but... yeah. Hopefully not. They could do some pretty nasty stuff with Tigrid, though. She gets scary. Oh, shoot. So whatever we sacrifice, unfortunately, they are going to get back. Topiary Stomper. That's only going to get them to 6 lands, so it should be pretty good, as long as they don't have another swamp in hand. Oh, nice. Phew. All right. That was definitely the best thing I could have done. Certainly, Carnage Tyrant, let's go. Ooh, down to 1. I think we might have a pretty good chance here. As long as we don't have to sacrifice something else. But even still, we might get him. I think I'd probably give him Shifting Ceratops if I have to. Keep the Ripjaw Raptor because it does have, well, it's boosted with a counter, sitting at a 5/6 right now. Looks like they still don't have a 7th land. It's very good. Topiary Stomper being pretty much useless. Ooh, Calatus. I think they're worried. That might do it. We'll see. They gain a bunch of life with Calatus blocking whoever it blocks. It's nice. We should be able to take, well, we would be able to take out Tigrid there. Might be able to do some, I was thinking maybe something with the sneaky trample on Shifting Ceratops, but that's not the case. Dead. Whew. Man, I was getting a little bit worried there, but we just started to dump all the good guys, the good stuff, certainly. I do want to keep taking out Tigrid if at all possible, though. Yes, very nice indeed. It's scary whenever they got her, if we have to sacrifice or discard, and you just see whatever, their board keep ticking up, all our big fantastic creatures, especially if, say, we only have Carnage Tyrant on the battlefield, we have to sacrifice it. They get it back with Tigrid, and that's just, it's probably game over right there, unfortunately. I'll keep it as is. I definitely like the Inscription and the Savage Stomp, just keep them down. Certainly Tigrid is maybe, excuse me, maybe public enemy number 1. Yeah, probably. Not quite gonna do it. Okay, well, it's a little bit better, at least. Hopefully we don't have to discard Topiary Stomper to a Thoughtseize. I'm pretty sure that's what they would choose. Okay, not too bad. I should probably read Waste Not just to make sure. So if we discard a creature, they get a 2/2 zombie. A land, they add black. Non-creature, non-land, they draw a card. Creature. Shifting. But we're good in the land departments. We're looking pretty good. At least getting to 5 next turn. Pretty sweet. Savage Stomp plus Inscription of Abundance to fight and maybe take out somebody nasty. Hopefully they play Tigrit. I would like to take her out. Charging is going goodbye, I think. Well, that's Inscription. No, never mind. What am I thinking? Just in case they play somebody more problematic. We'll save Inscription to take them out. Maybe they won't play somebody problematic, knowing that we have Inscription of Abundance as a possibility. Well, time for Inscription now, I guess. Gain a bit of life, take out a creature. Yeah. Make a pretty big creature with Lair of the Hydra. Start applying the pressure. Well, let's do that. They're completely tapped out, so we don't have to worry about a Fatal Push, which is pretty nice for a change. Hopefully getting to that 7th land coming up here. Would be nice if they had a... Oh, there we go. Bing, bang, boom. Well, we're going to try for it again, and I'm going to cross my fingers that they don't have Fatal Push. Oh, I think they do. Murderous, right? Yeah. That's alright. Took a risk. Topiary Stomper going... Yeah. That was not good. Shouldn't have risked it. Just continued to attack with Topiary there. That's also not so good. Ouch. Ripjaw though? That's what I like to see. Okay, that will do it. Bloodline Culling 3. Tough. Hey, there we go. Good buddy. Lots of lands, lots of lands. Hopefully that Inscription of Abundance again. It would be pretty nice to get... Rankle. Yeah, we're not going to be surviving through this. No. Well, a little unfortunate. Couldn't quite get it done against mono black discard, unfortunately. But we brought them the pain at least once. So you always got to look at the positives. Yeah. Some hits, some misses. Definitely fantastic. I had a good time. Hopefully all you guys had a good time. And I think, yeah, Pterosaurus, anybody else watching, tomorrow night, Albion Online. If you've never seen me play, you might want to take a peek. It's a pretty nice free-to-play MMO. very generous. Certainly if you sink into its mastery pass, or the equivalent of a premium, I should say, is very good. Very good. You get tons of benefit. The more you play, the more benefit you get. It's not like Magic the Gathering where it only goes up to 15 wins a day. You only get one quest a day. If you got premium on Albion Online, you get even more. Just keep playing. Tons of benefit for sure. So it's quite nice in that regard. But hopefully Pterosaurus, MtG Tavern, Rats 30, Paulo, everybody else, hopefully you have a good night, a good morning, a good evening, a good afternoon. Stay safe. Yes, absolutely. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.